Okay, so today we're talking about collection development. Does anybody know what collection development is? If they had to take a guess, what would you think it could be? What do you think? Okay, we're gonna do something. What do you think?
Develop means grow something.
Okay, so maybe we're growing something. What do you think?
Like try getting a collection or something.
Okay, I'm gonna try and collect something. Okay, so collection development means that I'm going to take subjects or ideas and I'm going to put them together. Okay, so the library here at Travis has a collection development. Okay, so we're going to be talking about books today. And I want you to think that when you leave the library, okay, so we go to library on Mondays. When you leave the library, do you sometimes leave without a book that you were hoping to find?
Yes.
Okay, sometimes you leave without a book. Did you search for the book?
Yes.
Okay, did our library have it?
No.
No, okay. And how does that make you feel when this happens?
Sad.
Okay, sad, frustrated, maybe mad. What?
I said happy because I don't like reading.
Okay, so maybe sometimes there's not books that you want, okay? So the collection in, Ethan, turn. The collection in the library may not always have the books you want, okay? So we're going to talk about how we could fix this, okay? Do you think our library has a good collection of books? So in the library, do you think there's a good collection all on the shelf? Do you think there's a good collection of books? Maybe, yeah, some of us. There's lots of books, right? Lots of books. What?
In our library, like a million.
Maybe. Okay, there's quite a few books in there. And some of them are put together by subject. So what that means is some of them are put with dinosaurs. Some of the Fancy Nancy books are put together, right? We might have the Little Critter books, Berenstain Bears, okay, and they're all put together. They're put together by their subject, okay? Yes, sir. Because they're what? They're 4th and 5th grade. Okay, but they're in there. Okay, so they're in there. Are there books in there that you want to read?
No.
Okay, what's the book that you want to read that's in there? Fancy Nancy? Magic Tree House? Superheroes? Okay. Berenstain Bears? Harry Potter? Marvel books? Magic Tree House? Cat books. Okay? So we do have books that we want to read in the library. But sometimes we don't have books in the library that we want to read. Okay? And sometimes we need to build up our collection. So raise your hand if you collect anything. What do you collect?
I collect like little pieces of trash so we can take out the trash with it.
Okay, what do you collect?
Rocks.
Rocks. Okay, what do you collect?
Coins.
Coins. What do you collect? Marbles. Marbles are cool. What do you collect?
Like the old toys from like one time ago.
Okay, so old toys. So we all have things that we collect and we develop our collection, right? So anytime that you find a rock, you put it into your collection, right? Anytime you find a rock, you put it into your collection, right? Okay? Anytime you find an old toy, you're going to put it into your collection. So you're developing your collection and making your collection bigger. Okay? So that's what we want to do at the library. We want to make our collection bigger. Okay? So, how could, in the library, think about books, how could we make our collection better? What's something we could add? Okay, so we would have to buy stuff. We'd have to put things together. Okay, we'd have to go buy stuff. But what books, what could we add? What kind of books could we add to the library? Maybe that aren't in there. Okay, so maybe Diary of a Wimpy Kid. What else?
Fancy Nancy chapter book.
Okay, maybe Fancy Nancy chapter books. What could we add? Shark books.
Harry Potter Order of Phoenix.
Okay, so we want to add these books. Okay, so is there anything else? So there's stuff in the library. Is there anything in the library that you want to add more of? What would you want? Okay, what else? What would you want to add more of?
Army books.
Army books. Okay. What's something you want to add more of in the library? What kind of books do you want to read?
Pete the Cat.
Pete the Cat. Okay, maybe we need to add some more Pete the Cat. Charlotte's Web. Okay, maybe it's not in there and you want to add it. What do you want to add? What? Cat in the Hat. Okay, so Dr. Seuss. Maybe. So there's things that we want to put into our collection so we can make our collection better. And our collection that we're talking about is what? Books. Okay? So you go and you find things that you want to add to your collection. So we're going to do the same. Okay? So when I give you this piece of paper, I want you to just look at it. I don't want you to do anything with it just yet. Take one. Pass it down that way. Okay? Take one for yourself and give it to the rest of the people in your row. You go. Take one. And give it to another. Sit, sit, sit. Okay, take one. Take that. Say it. Turn your body. Turn your body. Okay, we're going to look at this and we're going to talk about what this is, okay? So if you look at it at the top, it says all about collections. Okay, this is going to tell you a little bit more about the collections. So in this first box right here, it says collections help us. Collections help us find books that we like. They help us better our reading because there's stuff in there that we like. And they help us know what is in our library. Go put that in your backpack, please. They help us know what's in our library. Okay? So a collection can help us do a lot of things. And there are lots of different subjects in a collection. There's subjects Fancy Nancy. There's dinosaurs in a collection of books. There's Hank the Cowdog in a collection of books. Okay? I need you following along with me. I'm now right here on this second from the bottom. It says collections can inform us of what we may have too much of. So maybe we have too many of a book. And maybe we need to get rid of some of those books so that we can add in new books. Okay, they tell us what we have too much of. They tell us what educational needs may need to be met. Okay, what do teachers need? Okay, and so they tell what the librarians need to do to help the teachers. Okay, so the collections are very helpful and they can inform us. Okay? Then, at the top over here, we have collection development. This is what collection development is. Crisscross. Okay? Right there on number 1. Put your finger on number 1. Put your finger on number 1. Okay? It says collection development allows a community to evaluate, identify, and select resources for the library. Okay, put your finger on number 2. And it's the heart of the library and what it does. Raise your hand if you have a heart.
Everybody does.
Everybody does, right?
If we didn't have a heart, we wouldn't be alive. I don't.
Okay, so we all have a heart.
I don't have one.
You don't have a heart? How are you breathing if you don't have a heart?
My lungs.
Your heart is what helps you breathe.
And to love people.
Okay?
Then what do you need lungs? So your energy comes out.
Okay, so your heart, raise your hand if you have a heart. Raise your hand if you have a heart. Everybody has one. Raise your hand. Okay? We all have a heart. Does your heart help you do things?
Yeah.
Okay? The heart of the library is the collection. If we didn't have the collection, in the library wouldn't be able to run. Okay? Because the library is made up of a collection of what? Books. Okay? So, and that is what runs the library. Okay? In that box it says, developing a collection is important when creating a library. Librarians need to make sure that they have subjects in their collection that accommodate to their readers' liking and needs. So, if I had all books about superheroes, raise your hand if that would make you happy. If only the books in the library were about superheroes. Is that catering to everybody's need? No. Okay. Raise your hand if you would be okay if our library only had Fancy Nancy books.
No.
Okay, so is that helping everybody fill their needs for reading?
No.
Okay, you said you didn't like reading, right? So what if all we had was Fancy Nancy? Is that going to help you try and read more? No. But what if we had all books about superheroes? Would that help you want to read more?
No.
What would help you want to read more? Hank the Cowdog. So what if I had a library full of Hank the Cowdog and that was it? Okay, so maybe. But what if I had a collection of Fancy Nancy, Hank the Cowdog, superheroes, sharks, dinosaurs, princesses, cats? What if I had a collection of all of that? Raise your hand if that would help you read more. Okay, so, okay, so the collection of a library has to accommodate to everybody. That means it has to be where everybody has something they like, okay? So down here in this next box it says subject ideas. So some things that we might see in the library are fiction. Raise your hand if you know what a fiction book is. You should. We've been talking about fiction, okay? There might be subject ideas about dinosaurs, okay? There might be subjects about superheroes, okay? Non-fiction. Okay, these may be some subjects you'd like more of or like to see in the collection of the library. So maybe they're not in there, but we could add some more, okay? Successful collections. Are you looking? I'm right here. Successful collections need to have a plan, okay? They need to have an assessment. They need to make sure that they're assessing that it's going to fit everybody's needs. Then they have to have a statement, a policy statement, saying they know what's in their collection, okay? All of these above items, the plans, the assessment, and the policy statement, are important in creating a collection that will help the library be successful and people like you find enjoyment in reading. Okay? So I want you to set this paper in front of you. Okay? You get to keep this paper. You get to take this home and talk about a collection that you learned today, what a collection is. Okay? So I want you to put it in front of you. No, not right now. Okay? Okay? So we're going to look at a collection in our library. We're going to see what our library has. Okay, I want you to think of a collection that you might want in the library. Put an idea in your head. Okay, put an idea in your head. Okay? We're going to search some subjects. Raise your hand if you know what the library catalog is. Okay? At Travis, we have a catalog. Okay? And a catalog our library. Maybe you've seen something that looks like, just a minute. Maybe you've seen something that looks like this. Raise your hand if Miss Melody shows something like this.
No.
Okay? But this is on her computer. So you go up to her and you say, Miss Melody, I want to know if we have Hank the Cowdog books. She can type in Hank the Cowdog. In this little box up here. Okay? She can type in Hank the Cowdog. And what did I say we had? A collection was made up of what? Subjects. So Hank the Cowdog is a subject. She's going to go to the subject. She's going to click on that. And look. She can see what we have in our library. This is here at Travis. These are books in the Hank the Cowdog subject collection that we have at Travis. So, if I click on this one, the Case of the Burrowing, let me see if they have my favorite one, the rattlesnake one.
Yeah, I like that one.
I don't see it.
That's my favorite. I got Hank the
Okay, I don't see the rattlesnake one, but the Case of the Falling Sky, that's a good one. Okay, so I can click on it. Okay, here it tells me all about it. It tells me where it's at. It's a fiction book. Okay, and the author. And I can see, let's see.
How much, is that a chapter book?
Uh-huh.
Yes. It usually has 12 or, I just don't have the regular,
Okay, so look right here. What do you see? When was it published? 2005. Raise your hand if you were born in 2005.
No one is.
No one in here was. Okay, now I have one that was in 2003. 2001. Okay, so right here I can see all about these books and the subjects. Okay, maybe I also have, let's see.
Superhero books.
Okay, I want to see graphic novels. Raise your hand if you've heard of a graphic novel before. Okay?
The non-fiction books.
Huh?
I think they're non-fiction books. Am I right?
You think graphic novels are nonfiction books?
Yeah, like that.
Well, I can search the subject and it'll tell me. Have you ever read The Lunch Lady? No. Okay, so we have Lunch Lady books. We also have Baby Mouse. Have you read Baby Mouse? Okay,
Do we have Harry Potter?
we'll have to look in just a minute. Okay, so I can see all of these are graphic novels. Have you seen a Big Nate book before?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want to see it.
Comic Squad.
I've seen that.
Let's see. Oh, look, there's a Star Wars book. Hey, did you know we had a Star Wars subject collection?
Yes.
So you could go on here and search for Star Wars. Okay? Raise your hand if you had an idea that I told you to get a subject collection in your head.
Miss Graham.
What?
Harry Potter. That book, they made a game of it, and it's about Lego Star Wars. Yeah,
Okay.
everyone knows that.
So we want to search Harry. Oh, I'm sorry. We want to search Harry Potter. So if I'm going to search Harry Potter, that's a subject I want to know if our collection has. So I typed in Harry Potter and I pushed this subject.
I love Harry Potter.
Look. We have Harry Potter books, but we only have 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the Half-Blood Prince and the Order of the Phoenix. And then we have me, J.K. Rowling, who is the author of Harry Potter. So I have these Harry Potter books. Do I have all of them in my collection?
Yeah.
So what's one way, what's something I might say if I want to better my collection? What could I ask for?
Money?
Not money, get more what? Harry Potter books. Okay? What is another subject we might want to look for? What's, oh, raise your hand. What's a maybe something non-fiction that I want? Brody, what's a non-fiction?
Mosasaurus, it's a species of dinosaur.
Okay, I'll look up dinosaurs. How about that?
Me too.
Okay.
See the most dinosaur. The red one?
Well, if I can spell it right. Okay, so I want to know if we have any books about dinosaurs because dinosaurs is a subject. If I click on here, look, it tells me there are some fiction books, but then there's this book about dinosaurs. Okay, this book is nonfiction. Okay, so there's books in there that tell me about dinosaurs. Okay, so I know that there's a subject collection of dinosaurs. Okay, so what's something you noticed? What was something you noticed about these collections of books? What was something you could see that we with these collections? What's something you noticed? Okay, they're all subjects. What else did you notice? There's a lot of dinosaur books.
I don't know nothing about that, but guess what? There's a dinosaur fiction movie. It's called Jurassic.
Okay, but we're talking about this right now. Okay. What was something else you noticed about these books? Maybe if let's see if I can go back. Okay, when I searched Harry Potter, what did it tell me right here?
The dates where it was made. Published 2000.
The year that it was made, right? So I could go and I could see just how far back some of our books are in our library, okay? How old our collection is, or what's the newest book we have in our library, okay? So,
I have a question.
okay, so how can you help? Okay, how could you help put books in the library? So, what is a nonfiction book you would want to see in our library? What's a nonfiction book? No, nonfiction. What would it be a nonfiction you want to learn about? I need you to put your papers on the ground. What's a nonfiction book? Sea turtles. What's another one?
Dinosaur books.
Okay, dinosaurs. What's another nonfiction book? What did you say earlier? Sharks. Okay, what's something real you want to... Okay, what's something else? What's a nonfiction book? Dolphins. Okay, so I want you to think of a nonfiction topic. Okay, and you're going to create a request. Okay, so once I give you, if you're a girl, quickly go get a pencil and come back. Okay, quick. Do this. Okay, girls, just grab one out of the cup and come back. If you're a boy, go grab a pencil. Go get a pencil. Peyton. No, quick, get a pencil.
I have a pencil.
No, come back to the floor. Thank you for coming back quickly. Solve the problem. Solve the problem. Luis, there's a pencil right there. Grab it. Come on, Emma. Okay, so you're going to create a request. Great. Okay. We need to go back to the table. Okay. You go. You go. No. Okay. You're gonna create a request. It has to be what? What did I say? Non-fiction. You have to create a non-fiction request. So think about something you would want. We got ideas of sea turtles, sharks, dolphins. Okay? Think of an animal. You may think of an animal. Okay? I'm going to give you 5 minutes. I want you to write what it says on here. Something I'd like in the collection. Remember, the collection is the books, right? Something I'd like in the collection is, write it, the topic, and tell me why. You have 5 minutes. Go. Right.
title.
Dinosaurs. Write it
What
down.
is this?
No, write it down. Write down something you want to see. Tell me why, and then draw a picture.
I did not say fish. I said fish.
Write. What's something you want to see? D-O-L. I-N-S. Give it a G. Tell me why. So you told me dinosaurs. Tell me why you want dinosaurs in the collection. Close. Tell me why you want dinosaurs in the collection. Tell me why.
And then we can draw.
Okay? And then if you've written why you want that, draw me a little picture. Draw me a little picture of why you want that in the library collection. Yes. Yes, ma'am. D-O-L. P-H. I-N. Draw a picture. If you're ready, we got about 3 more minutes. Draw a picture of what you want in the library, what you want in the collection of books that we may not have.
I'm doing big books.
Okay, I need a volunteer. I need a volunteer to come and tell me what books they want and why. Come on, come stand right here and tell us what book you want in the library and why. Everybody listen. Something.
Something I'd like in the collection is books because that's my favorite.
Is that a good reason to have those in the library? Yeah, thank you. Good job. Come on, tell us what you want in the library collection. Read the whole thing.
Something I like fish in the collection is dolphins because they can do tricks.
I'd like to read about how dolphins do tricks. Come on.
I can do the water.
I would want to read about something I love, right? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have everybody's attention.
This is gonna be the fin.
Collection.
I'm making.
Awesome. Okay. Ethan, do you have what you want? Come here. Come share. Come bring your paper.
Take it to Miss
I'm
Graham. I
not
bet she
done.
can help.
I'm not done.
What do you want in your collection? Say, something I'd like in the collection is sharks. Because why? He wants to know how they breathe. Is that a pretty good reason to have that in the library? Yeah, good job. Last one. Oh, okay, I need everybody listening. Put your pencils down. Okay.
Be careful.
Like
Make sure you don't have any
collection
pictures.
is drafts because the library does not have it. This is
Okay, the library doesn't have anything about giraffes, so she wants something about giraffes. Good job. Okay, so do you think you could go home and tell mom or dad or grandma or grandpa something about a library collection?
yes.
Okay, what is a collection in a library?
Can you pick a color?
What was the collection? What did we talk about? What What did we talk about that a collection was? Samantha, what was a collection? Something that you want more of. So if I'm going to add something into the library collection, what am I going to add to the collection? What goes in the collection of the library? Books. So what am I going to add in? Books. All right, good job. Thank you. Make sure put your name on your paper.